artist, because I believed I was going to be the Michael Jackson from Birmingham.
Was that your genre, Michael Jackson?
It absolutely
sort of,
was. It's been about 13 years now I've been DJing.
Amazing.
And doing the magazine and doing events. And this is top tier for unsung heroes. This is the event. I'm not just saying it, it's meant to happen.
Yeah. You know, when we're looking at BAO as a whole, your journey itself has been, I mean, you were in the police force.
Yeah.
How do you jump from being in the police force to going into real estate?
My journey has been a roller coaster of a ride. I've had my highs, the super highs, and I've had my lows. Because I'm not looking for every celebrity. And that's how we've raised the bar this year. We've got the celebrities coming in this year.
Why can't we work together? Why can't we collaborate? Why can't we acknowledge? Why can't we elevate? You know, and this platform does this. And I love the element of diversity.
You guys need to know Mark Twain of Mark Twain Entertainment, okay? This guy knows how to read a room and how to bring it.
Thank you.
He brings the party. Sofitel Hotel, London Heathrow, T5 on Saturday, the 11th of October. So do not miss it.
Hi, I'm Mercy G. I am presenter, host, MC, and your woman next door, because I've gone past the girl stages. Okay, and today we are here to talk about the Local Hero Awards. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We are here and we are going to have a fantastic time because we're really going to get into the intricacies about the Local Hero Awards, the journey. And I have got with me the wonderful, amazing entrepreneur, businesswoman, and the visionary behind the Local Hero Awards, BAO, her.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And alongside her, you will see there is a gentleman who is gleaming right now. All smiles, and they're coming my way. Keep it coming, keep it coming. And it is none other than Mark Duane. He is a visionary also. He is somebody who started up a magazine with just one page initially, and it just blossomed into this whole empire that you have now. Also a DJ. He's known in the industry for recognizing others and from Street Creed, right?
Yes.
From Street Creed. So we're going to be getting into the journey of the Local Hero Awards. And I am so excited for us to have this discussion here today. So before we really get into it, first with you, Mark, tell us a little more about yourself.
First and foremost, I'm a singer-songwriter. This journey talk, this journey thing.
Yeah, because we want to get to that. We want to get to, but where are you coming from to be able to contribute to this?
Yeah, as a young boy, at 9 years old, I started out as a singer-songwriter, and I was trying to promote myself and get myself out there as this artist, because I believed I was going to be the Michael Jackson from Birmingham.
Was that your genre, Michael Jackson?
It absolutely
sort of,
was.
Did you have the Jerry curls?
I did the Jerry curls.
I know they're gone now, but you know.
Wow, I can't picture that.
Yeah, oh God. Oh wow. So yeah, started off as a singer-songwriter, and at that time, which was a long time ago, in Birmingham, there wasn't many media opportunities. Like there's no TV stations, there's no Local Hero Awards.
Right.
There was no platform to promote me as this Michael Jackson from Birmingham. So seeing that being a struggle, trying to get yourself known as an artist, the crazy idea came to my head to start my own media, which was a magazine called Street Cred.
Right.
And I used the magazine as a platform to promote me as this singer. And it wasn't just about me going through that struggle. There was many other people that thought they were Michael Jacksons as well.
Right.
Because when they read the magazine, they were saying, we need a platform too. So the magazine became this, not a platform just for me, which it was quite selfishly done. I thought, I'm gonna put a magazine out, promote me as a singer. But everyone was going through their thing. They wanted to be known and be an artist. And
did you kind of, did you envisage that actually other people would jump on it?
No,
I
didn't, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I didn't. I thought it was very selfish the way I did it.
Was it?
Yeah, I thought.
All about me initially.
It was all about me. The young Mark was, I'm gonna be the one, I'm Michael Jackson, me.
Okay.
Yeah, but when the magazine came out and people were reading my story, there was other artists saying, how do I get in there? And then I was like, ooh,
You're onto something here.
Yeah, I took a step back from my music, fast forward, and I ended up being the platform to promote up and coming artists, and then it
just kind of took off from there.
Yeah, it was like young people wanted to be known as artists, entrepreneurs. It opened so many.
How did the actual DJing part come into it? Because I think that forms part of the story as well when we're talking about local heroes. So have your own music, you do the magazine, you're like, I want to put myself out there. You then realise that there's a lot of attention on this. You make it bigger, open up the platform. How did the DJing part come into it?
Right, that's a really good question. So 5 years into the magazine, I've become this entrepreneur, which I wasn't planning to be.
Wow.
So I was only planning to be this Michael Jackson singer. So doing this magazine, which never existed, there was no media in Birmingham. I was this media, I was the template.
Wow.
This is how you're supposed to do it. I failed so many times doing this thing. But anyway, how did I become the DJ? So I was promoting a lot of DJs.
Right.
I was doing street cred events, parties. I was the host of the DJs. I had the best DJs. People play for free.
Right.
It was unbelievable. I got inspired by all these DJs that was playing on my events. I saw that they was bringing in a lot of money into my parties.
You say that with a bit of a smile on your face.
Yes, I thought, wow, this DJ thing's big.
About show me the money.
Yeah, this DJ thing's quite a big thing, man.
Right.
And as I was getting older, I was realising I'm not going to be this singer, this Michael Jackson. I could see this DJ thing being quite a good thing. And I was getting a bit shy with my music. I was thinking, you know what, I wouldn't mind just promoting other people's music.
Okay.
And I started to have a little dabble on the turntables. There was one time I'd done an event and a DJ never turned up and it had to be me.
Okay.
So I was always the host anyway, so I just put a mixed CD on. Seeing the reaction of everybody, see me pretend to DJ.
So you were doing one of those fake it till you make it things,
I was. But I saw the reaction and I'm like, so it brings money, it brings good reaction. I don't have to play my own music.
Right.
I need to be a DJ.
I'm onto something.
I'm onto this, man. So that's how the DJ thing came. It was very accidental.
Yeah.
But I ended up falling in love with it, getting passionate with it. And since it's been about 13 years now, I've been DJing.
Amazing.
And doing the magazine and doing events. And the reason why I relate to Local Heroes so much is because I feel it tells my story of being somebody that wants to be someone.
Right.
It's all, the Local Heroes is all about, when Belle said to me, it's selfless, it's about community.
Yes.
I was like, I need to be a part of this.
You could relate.
Man. I could relate.
Yeah.
Because I wish that Local Hero Awards came to me when I wanted to be Michael Jackson at 12.
Yeah.
But it came at a late stage, but it's happened.
But it all had a purpose. It was all, part of the journey, right?
Absolutely. So when Belle telling me this vision of Local Hero Awards, I'm like, and I knew she was going to do it as well.
You knew?
I felt it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was like it's finally here. This is the history now. It's about to happen. I felt it from the start all the way up to now.
Amazing.
The whole selfless thing, the whole glamorizing locals.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never seen this before.
This
ever.
is different.
This is what's needed. This is what I needed.
This is what you needed.
I wanted to be glamorized as an up and coming unsung hero.
Yeah.
And I know that everyone else feels the same.
Yeah.
So I was like, Belle, this is the one. This is the one. It's never happened before. Yeah. It's needed to happen finally. And thank you, Belle. And a lot of people have to thank her. I'm telling you, because what she's done is unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
I'm talking too much, aren't I?
No.
sorry.
Keep it coming.
Unbelievable. Sorry, Mercy. But to see.
At some point, she'll want to come on to me.
Yeah. sorry.
Just hang in there.
But you know what? Just seeing the vision that she had in her head, because to me, I always say this about this event's happened already for you. And to see it play out.
Yeah.
And so when I walked into that room for the first Local Hero Awards, and I saw the reaction to everybody, because no one knew about this thing. This was just an idea.
Yeah.
No one experienced anything like this.
It was the first of its kind,
First of its kind. We all had the same reaction. We were all like, wow. It may not have shocked Belle so much, because like I said,
she had it.
It's had it.
Yeah, she'd already played it.
I'm sure she was amazed by it. But this is top tier for unsung heroes. This is the event. I'm not just saying it. It's meant to happen.
Yeah.
It champions diversity.
Yeah.
It's inclusive. It ticks all the boxes of positivity. It's needed. You know what I mean? Local hero awards. And now, just seeing reactions, seeing the award winners, young people,
older people. It's just so mixed and diverse. And
it's like
hitting
we are
at
all,
every level.
Every level.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like it. So I was shocked.
Yeah.
As much as
it's like a mind-blowing experience initially, kind of walking into it.
Absolutely.
And just seeing it all come together. So I'm going to move on to you, Bal.
Sorry.
Well, this is what happens when people are, you know, have that level of compassion for things. It comes out, and you know, it's nice to hear.
Fantastic.
So how did you kind of why Mark?
Well, Mark and I initially met by accident. At a International Women's Day event. So Mark was covering that for the Phoenix newspaper, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly. And I was a speaker there.
Okay.
And when it obviously came to my time of speaking, I was their main speaker actually, wasn't I? So I took the majority of the time, and I just shared my journey.
Right.
And sort of there was some Q&As afterwards too. Anyway, after that had finished, Mark just came up to me, and all he said, he went, it's lovely to meet you, and all I can say is I resonate to that. You know, and it was very brief. It was very brief, you know, because obviously there's so many people that are sort of needing to talk to you and what have you, and we parted. Shortly, I think it was about a couple of months or so after that, I got a message from Mark. He sort of DM'd me on Facebook, because obviously we didn't exchange numbers. He DM'd me.
You.
So he DM'd me on Facebook, and he said, look, I've got something called the Street Cred 25th anniversary coming up, and I'd love you to be a part of it. And initially, when I saw it, I thought, oh, wow. But how can I be a part of that, you know? Because I thought it was more to do with sort of like music and entertainment. I thought, how do I fit in here? You know? So, you know, we then had a call. We arranged a call. And he said, I want you to be involved, and I want you to be the speaker. And I went, oh, okay.
The main speaker.
Okay.
The main speaker.
Well, there was no other speaker on the night, was there? So he said, I want you to be the speaker. So we then later arranged to meet in person and go through this in a bit more detail. And I remember, I don't know if you remember, Mark, but you know, when we're having our meeting and I'm listening, and you're saying, I want you as a speaker. And Mark obviously got to know me a little bit better as well through that meeting. And I said, because I know a lot of people sort of have different angles for speakers. So I don't know whether it's on a, you know, do you want it on a business level? Do you want it on a more personal level? What is it that you want so I can deliver that, you know? Because I'm versatile. I have all those sort of different things behind me, but at least I know, and I want to deliver and make you happy. It's your event.
God, you did.
You know, and do that. And I said, okay, so is there any particular thing that you want me to cover or talk about? And his exact words were, I just want you to bring the power.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know that's you can't say that to every woman, Mark. You know, I'm just saying you tell a woman bring the power, you might be in for a little surprise. Power comes in different levels, right?
She seriously blew me away.
He said, just bring the power, and my automatic reaction to that, I didn't even flinch. I didn't even need a second to think, and I said, then I cannot deny God. And he just grinned and he went, I didn't ask you to. You know, and I went,
so that was important for you to let him know straight up, look, if this is what you're asking of me, I need to bring in my faith, because there's no 100%.
Power. Without that.
Yeah,
exactly.
God has to be all up in it.
That's the power,
right.
You know. And I was happy that he seemed accepting of that.
Right.
Because, you know, when people say that they're inspired and, you know, Bal, how have you done this? How have you done that? How have you done that? By the grace of God.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know?
And I was actually going to come to that because, you know, when we're looking at Bal as a whole, your journey itself has been, I mean, you were in the police force.
Yeah.
How do you jump from being in the police force to going into real estate? You know, and you
They
know,
pay better.
They pay better. Hey?
That's real estate, that is.
Yeah, lots of money. It's like the smiles up. And then also you're dealing with your own personal stuff
Yeah.
in the background.
Yeah.
Yet you're still making strives to, you know, not just achieve, but change course, you know, still bring up your children, you know, and then you want to add more to your plate. Like,
you know what it is, Mercy? I've been on a roller coaster of a ride. You know, my journey has been a roller coaster of a ride.
In what way?
So I've had my highs, the super highs, and I've had my lows, you know. So for instance, you know, if I just rehash very quickly on, you know, from the day I was born up until about, say, the age of 21, you know, these are the highs because I'm protected. I've got security in family and everything else. And then all of a sudden, you know, I try and go on my own path, you know, and Bal's now leading with her heart in everything, you know, and she's not using her head, you know, as can very much happen. You know, when we're young, we're naive.
If we keep it real.
You know, exactly, you know, and this is the thing, you know, that, you know, today I see I've gained so much wisdom, which is why I'm in a position to help others, you know, because I've lived a journey, I've walked through that journey, I've walked through that fire, you know, so, you know, yes, I've made a few wrong turns on my path, you know, that have taught me huge lessons in my life. So that's why I say my life, my journey is like a roller coaster, and it's got its highs and it's got its lows.
And I guess maybe that's what makes it relatable. And when you talk about yourself and Mark, I think that kind of echoes some of the things that Mark was saying, you know, about, look, where was my platform? I learned things the hard way. I developed this because I recognize it's not easy out here, you know, and so bring us to the center of this wonderful initiative, story, journey, the local heroes through your journey.
Yeah, so literally, when you've gone on such a roller coaster of a ride, you know, you understand, you know, certain things, a lot of things better than somebody that hasn't needed to sort of, you know, acquire support or, you know, acquire some form of pat on the back to say, well done, you know. And I know what it's like to sort of live alone in that respect. You know, the world can be a very lonely place, you know. And I just, when you know that there's a feeling out there that isn't the greatest, you wouldn't wish that on somebody else.
Correct.
You know, and I think, you know, I'm not the only person. I understand and I recognise I'm not the only person that's been on a roller coaster of a journey. Okay, but what I'd like to do through my public speaking, it woke me up to understand that by sharing your journey, Belle, you've just inspired so many other people around you.
It's powerful.
Okay, that this is not the end. You create your end. You know, so it was that, combining that sort of all the feedback and the feeling that I get from when I do my public speaking and the impact that gives to people. And I think, right, do you know what? But I'm not the only person, okay? We need to sort of, you know, recognize people that are, you know, displaying courage, bravery, you know, inspiring other people, you know, because I've always said it and I'll keep saying it, you know, one of the biggest things about the Local Hero Awards that I love is that amongst all the bad that we hear in the news and what's going on around us, you know, in society and the attempts of that division in cultures and what have you, you know, instead of the unity, okay, you know, the saying, together we stand strong, you know, divided we fall.
Definitely.
You know, I mean, that is so true. We are so much stronger together and we're so much stronger than any government as well, you know.
Agree.
But do we use the power we hold?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Not enough anyway.
No, not enough, exactly. So, you know, I just thought, you know, if I can inspire somebody and that inspiration gives hope, you know, that, you know, there is some good that can still come from a certain situation, you know, then we need to get more of those together. Okay, we need to show that amongst all the doom and gloom that we see out there, there's plenty of goodness too. You know, and let's focus on the good.
Yeah, people are still doing great things. People are still achieving.
Exactly.
People are still helping. And I guess what you're doing is shining the light on that.
Yeah.
And you know, together with you and Mark and your team.
Yeah.
You know, I've just started my charity, and it's been about a year, and I recognise the struggles of actually building a team and getting people to really believe in your vision.
Yes.
Because it was your vision. You know, Mike talks about it. You've got this in your head. This is all up in your head right now. How does it go from being up in your head to being birthed, you know?
I think you've got to find people that align with your values.
Yeah.
Okay? When you're around people that align with your values, then trust is the main aspect of it. Because although I can't show you it right now, you know, you trust me.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm very fortunate that Mark is one of the people that trusted me.
God bless you.
You know, he just went with what I was saying, even if it sounded crazy at the time, you know.
He still rolled with it.
Yeah, you know, and I know I've annoyed him with my attention to detail, you know.
But I respect it.
So do you know, you hold your hands up to that, do you?
I hold my hands up. I know.
I have to respect it just because at the end of the day, I was amazed by that speaker I saw. I always go back to the speaker I saw at the International Women's Day, sharing her story. She could never annoy me because I will always go back to what inspired me. That woman that stood there and gave her all.
That's amazing.
And talked about her book, got everyone crying. And then, as well, I'll fast forward, the speech that she gave at my event, because remember, I've never met this woman before.
Yeah.
And God said, this is your speaker. She's gonna speak on your behalf. There's some reason, I didn't understand it, but I wasn't forced. What's the word? It felt great. I was led. I was led to it. I just said, Belle's never met me. She doesn't know the magazine. She doesn't know anything about me.
Yeah.
But she's going to be the perfect person to speak on my behalf and bring that power that I need. And I had the crazy thought, and it worked.
It wasn't crazy because it was meant to be.
I
mean, look at us, we're here now.
The main speech, I've got to say, the speech that she gave on that stage at the Symphony Hall in front of dignitaries, celebrities, had everybody moved because she brought God in the room.
So was that the turning factor? Was that the
Absolutely.
kind of...
That was my respect was there, and it just went up there. I was like, that's it. So when she says she gets to me, she could never get to, because the respect I have for this woman, and that she came through and supported me, and she never knew who I was.
Right.
And she spoke on behalf with passion, shared herself, gave herself.
Yeah.
She's a local hero, man. You know what I mean? And respect to her, and that's it.
So from one local hero to the other.
She's the local hero.
From the local hero to the other. We are acknowledging all the local heroes.
Absolutely.
At this event.
Yep.
Tell us a bit about what you hope to achieve at this one, because the last ones have been wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you've already set a standard.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going
This is
beyond.
the thing, man.
This is going beyond. You know, one thing I can say, as a person of faith, there's a scripture that talks about what you think and imagine. God gives you bigger than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a thought in your head, and it was already quite out there. Like, oh my gosh, how am I going to achieve this? You knew that you would.
Yeah.
But we had to kind of put meat on bones. And now it's at the stage whereby it's like, this is bigger than I ever imagined.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because now, I mean, we were chatting before, weren't we?
Even I'm sort of in awe of it now, you know. I'm just like, wow, oh my God. You know, the people that are coming to attend. And, you know, initially, you know, people always think, no, you've got to, but, you know, in order to get this person or that person, you know, you're going to need money. You know, you're going to, no, I don't. Okay, because I'm not looking for every celebrity. And that's how we've raised the bar this year. we've got the celebrities coming in this year.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Who have we got? Do some name dropping.
So we've got
Since you mentioned
into
it,
the
you might
into the
as
mode now.
well.
Into the mode. So we've got Jay Aston, the
Jay
Eurovision
Aston.
legend from Buckspheres. We have Raj Bisram, TV presenter. We've
Fantastic.
got Alex Reid.
Alex Reid.
Yes, so we've got Alex Reid.
Are you hearing this?
Yeah. Bobby Davro.
Bobby never.
Yeah.
That there for me. Bobby Davro.
I know, right?
He was TV.
I know.
That was my reason to stay in the house on a Saturday, man.
Yeah.
So it's
He
bringing
brought
back
that entertainment, didn't he? Brought it into our homes, and that's
Grew up with
fantastic.
Bobby Davro.
Anyone else? Anyone else? While you're name dropping?
PBM, Punjabi by nature.
excellent. They're coming, yeah.
Well, no, they're coming as guests.
Oh, they're coming as guests.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
exactly.
fantastic.
You know, I mean, there is a lineup of
Excellent.
celebrities
So
at the end of the
diverse.
day,
Excellent.
and you know what I love about them. You know, I love the fact that these are the ones that again are coming selflessly.
Yeah.
They're not saying I
As
want
in,
this much
So
or I want that
they
much.
are offering their time.
They've understood the cause,
Yeah.
they've understood the concept, and they've agreed, and they're excited to be attending
Now that's
the Local
amazing
Hero Awards.
and applaudable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
And
I
then-
mean, we have to give honour to whom honour
Even
is due
ready.
to recognise for them to
Yeah,
do
of
that.
course. They're even ready, and they understand that, you know, people that have chosen VIP tickets, for instance, they could be sat with them on the night, on the same table.
I mean, that in itself. Okay, let's talk
Yeah.
about that.
yeah, and that's how I wanted
That
it different.
in itself. I mean, we were talking about it a bit earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
That, you know, to have celebrities sitting amongst the local heroes.
Yeah.
Actually, that is how it should be.
Absolutely.
Because when we go back to the foundation, we are all people.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know, and what we want to do is kind of shine the light on everyone.
Yeah.
On everyone. And
And also, it's your people that get you to where you are.
yeah.
You know, you're nothing without your
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's so many statements made at this event, and I'm just glad that everyone's bought into it.
Yeah.
Because it's meant to be.
It's meant to be.
You know, it's about time that the unsung heroes are celebrated,
Absolutely.
and the celebrities are supporting.
Recognising that
And
as
celebrating
well.
them.
Because
Yeah,
it's,
exactly.
And
it's
celebrating
not about
them,
just
right?
going to the Oscars. You come and let's all be all as one and make
Yeah.
a statement that you are
So
supporting.
you kind of, it's quite humbling because what it's actually doing is making the local heroes the celebrities.
Absolutely.
And the celebrities
That's
are there
always
to
been
serve.
the idea.
Yeah.
Would you say that's a true statement?
Yeah, that's what you said.
I've, you know, in every meeting, you know, Mark's heard, you know,
Yeah.
even if it's with a third party that, you
Yeah.
know, we've got a meeting with, and I've always, you know, sort of pointed out, remember, the local hero awards need to be treated and feeling like they are the celebrities.
Yep.
I remember the debrief that we had before last year, and I went, remember,
Yeah.
those local heroes and our guests need to feel like it's
they are the
they are the celebrity.
And they are.
You know,
Yeah.
And they are.
They of course
They
are.
absolutely
Yeah.
are. The
This
work
is
they're
why they
doing.
need recognising. You know, and it's not about just the winners as well. You know, that's the other element to this, and how we differ from other award ceremonies. You know, we're not just recognising the winners.
Yes.
You know, we will, just like last year, get every single finalist on that stage for the
Amazing.
rest of that room to honour.
Absolutely
You know,
amazing.
on the night, because
Wow.
they
That's
have
important.
all done exceptional
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
you know, and contributed to society in some way, shape,
Yeah.
or form that deserves to be
Recognition.
celebrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's okay. You know, I know a lot of people say, yeah, but I don't do this for recognition. I don't. No, you may not.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Okay. But take it because you deserve it.
Yeah.
And what you don't realise is that by allowing others to know this, okay, you are inspiring them.
Definitely.
You know, and the fact that this is national now, you know, you can have one community, you know, on one side of the country going, oh, I like what they've done with that
Right.
initiative over there. We should implement that over here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's something, you know, when things are one thing that we don't necessarily do well is actually looking at what's working.
Yes, exactly.
You know, what's
Yeah.
working in different charities, in different companies,
Yeah.
in organizations, communities, and actually saying, why can't we work together? Why can't we collaborate? Why can't we acknowledge? Why can't we elevate? You know, and this platform does this. And I love the element of diversity.
Amen.
I was looking at the lineup and I love, and that's quite a big thing for you.
It's a massive thing for me.
It's a massive thing for me.
You know, you hear people out there, you know, talking about, you know, oh, we're all human beings and there's no difference between, you know, this race or that race. And they're absolutely right, okay? But some people talk the talk. I walk the walk.
Yeah,
I agree.
You know, and when I say that I see everyone as family, you know, Mark's family, you know, we know each other, we're family. You know, at the end of the day, we all bleed the same colour. You know, we can learn from one another.
Definitely.
We can rise up with one another, shoulder to shoulder. There's so much more we can achieve. And there's so much goodness, you know, that we can bring from different cultures. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. One of I was even, and I know people on my you know, social media would have seen that I was in the studio with a good dear friend of mine, Jouney from Time Productions. And, you know, he helped me compile the music.
Yes, I saw that. I was like, okay, but you go ahead, girl.
Well, obviously I could only show the very initial sort of few seconds of a start and the finish.
Miss Producer.
And I could, Dr. Zeus, I'm here. I'm here.
You were like, I could be producer. I mean, I got it in my head and I spoke it. I was like, she's
I want to work with like the likes of Dr. Zeus and Mist as well.
Putting it out there. Did you hear?
I've never seen a woman work so hard like Belle and be so hands-on and so genuine with the concept of what she's come with. It's just genuine. It's like people sit there and think, people have these business ideas and think, how am I going to make some money? That's not her thought. This is something that's been sent to her as a mission to complete.
You know, I see it. And I've explained it like this before. I see it almost like if I'm organising my child's birthday party, I want it to be special. I want it to be the best. You know, I want it the absolute best I can possibly sort of deliver for them to remember that birthday and the experience. Okay. This is the same thing. You know, I treat the Local Hero Awards so personally. You know, the detail and the effort, it's almost as if
it shows,
you know. And even like I said, being in the studio, what I was doing there, and I can't obviously, nobody's going to know until the actual night because I can't give that away.
We saw the clips.
But
promising.
What you are in for a shocking surprise. Okay, because
is this an exclusive?
Every time I do something that's meant to be sort of happening with the Local Hero Awards, I am bringing in every culture and background that I can.
Yes, I see that.
Into that. You know, so even for instance, you know, they may be, it's obviously Door Frequency that are opening the show this year. Okay, you know, the Indian drummers. They are amazing and talented as it is. Absolutely.
That is just going to
But I have set them the ultimate challenge this time.
Oh gosh, what
you know,
have you done?
because I know that they are probably not sort of, well, they're not used to doing what I've set up for them. So that's what I was in the studio for, because I've compiled the backing music to what they'll be drumming to.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And
I mean, where do you get your concepts and visions from?
Well, do you know what? I think it's a great way of also showing, you know, how versatile the Indian drums are. The Door is. You know,
music,
and how it can go across
Yeah.
every different type sort of music backgrounds and what have you. But I also want it to be that way because I want everyone to enjoy it. So I don't want just the Indian people going, oh yeah, that's a tune, you know, and the others going, that's really good, but I've never heard it and I don't know who they are. No, everyone in that room is going to relate to some part of that opening.
Excellent.
You know,
that's
and
amazing.
that's all I can say.
I mean, as a DJ, that must be music to your ears, right?
Love it. Love
you
it.
know, that because that's what you do with your music. You bring people together, and it's using that as a platform. I mean, I'm just gonna give myself a shout out because I was intentional.
Absolutely.
I came intentional today
to
represent culture because I know it's something you like. And I came with my African print top and my African beads, and how many times have I been to Africa? Twice. But it's all right. It's all right. We're still repping in the UK. Get me a ticket, I'll be out there again. Hint, hint. Because I recognise that, that is very important for people to be themselves, own their own skin,
Absolutely.
Own what they're doing, understand that every single one of us have something to bring to the table.
We're celebrating everybody at the end of the day, and that's why, from the entertainment in the main event to the DJing for the VIP after party. Obviously, Mark did.
Can't wait for that.
Last year's VIP after party.
Are you doing it again this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Having him again.
So honoured.
Back by popular demand, can I say?
God bless you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
my
have to
dancing
say,
shoes on, and I'm going to bust a move. I might bring you from behind the decks to see if you've got a few steps as well. Mr. Michael Jackson in the past. Might ask you to do a little moonwalker thing,
No worries. No worries.
Yeah. I might bring a wig if just in full effect. I'm playing.
Yeah.
I have to say though, honestly, and I know Mark sort of doesn't soak it in the way he should, but I had people after the event really commenting, great feedback, on Mark's set.
Thank you.
Wow.
Everybody loved his set, and I've seen Mark, and
Under pressure now.
this is,
I've got to live
You
up to it
can
again.
handle it, Mark.
I
You can
will,
handle it.
it's got to be said.
Yeah.
You guys need to know Mark Twain of Mark Twain Entertainment, okay? This guy knows how to read a room and how to bring it.
Thank you.
He brings the party, okay? And on an event such as, as big as the local Hero Awards, and with every other detail that you see me putting into it, do you think I'd miss out the music?
Oh,
No way.
thank you. Thank you so much, Bill.
Mark,
thank you. Yes.
We're waiting for the. Like with a name like Mark Twain.
Yeah.
I know.
I
just feel like he needs a cake or something.
With a name like Mark Twain.
Thanks, Dwayne. Mark Twain.
I would not expect anything less. So I'm gonna be ready. Bringing the energy as you bring the energy,
Absolutely.
and we're gonna enjoy the before.
I can't wait to see you there because the energy from you is fantastic.
Yeah.
Is it
Thank
great?
you.
It is.
What a great
you.
interview.
Oh, fantastic.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Well, we're just feeding off each
brilliant.
other. We're just vibing. So I'm glad it's been a good interview.
Absolutely.
And we're just going to wrap up, okay? And I just want one word. What are you expecting this year yourself, Mark?
Me, I'm expecting unexpected, just like the first one. But what I will say is this: if you missed Local Hero Awards last year,
Say it right there.
this is the cap. Local Hero Awards is a grand affair, okay, for us, for everybody. This event is top tier. Big screens, celebrities, red carpet.
Come on now.
This is something that's never been done for the community, all communities. Everyone's connected in here. You need to be a part of it. Get your ticket, Local Hero Awards. I'll be DJing at the after party. It's going to be lit. Everyone's hands will be up. We got Dull Frequency.
Come on.
The name, listen.
Birmingham Crew DJs.
Birmingham Crew DJs.
What?
The event's got legends like Alex Reid, Bobby Davro. It's going to be a feeling.
Come on.
It's going to be a feeling.
I'm feeling the energy already. I'm like getting excited. It's like
October.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
Val, what can they expect?
Yeah.
Excellence.
Excellence.
Yeah.
Just tell them.
Listen, I mean, as Mark was saying, I can't really follow that too much, but as Mark was saying, it's a feeling, it is a feeling, it's an experience. And if you want to be part of something that's more than just you and I, come along.
Wow.
It's not about just what we can take from something. It's about just showing up. Okay, show up, show your support to those finalists that are doing great things in your communities.
Yeah.
very quickly, you talked about the finalists. Before we wrap it up, what are some of the categories, just so that we know what we're supporting?
They span from sort of...
just a few of them.
Well, we wanted to do, and I say we, because I see it as a team, you know, but, you know, initially it was all about sort of recognising, and still now, people from all different ages, you know, and types of categories. So we even have the younger categories, which is like Child of Courage, Future Stars,
excellent,
Young Entrepreneurs. And then we have categories like your charity champions, your community groups, specific community projects, uniformed heroes, NHS heroes.
So you're really covering from the young, the businesses to the charities and all those really that maybe haven't even been recognised or seen.
Exactly.
Isn't it great?
Fantastic.
And the reason why I have Best New Local Business, by the way, because some people might think, but that's a business. For us entrepreneurs out there, we know new businesses need all the support they can get.
Absolutely, definitely.
Okay? Those are the ones that they need it. So they need it now, not when they've already made it, now. So it's good to recognise what they give back to their communities.
Absolutely.
So where's it at?
It's at the Sofitel Hotel. Sofitel Hotel, London Heathrow, T5 on Saturday, the 11th of October. So do not miss it. Do not miss it. It's just going to be grand.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Local Hero Awards.
Local Hero Awards
2025.
2025.
Wow.
Be there or you're going to miss out. And you don't want that. See ya.